Hello guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Executioner versus the XIX. Now, before I start, let me tell you, both of these secondaries are insanely powerful. They're almost too powerful to be in the game, okay? They can one-shot torso, both of them. They're both super powerful. They're secondaries. One's a pistol, one's a revolver. And a lot of people don't actually know which one, is better. And I'm here to debunk that and tell you my opinion on things. It might not be, right, but keep in mind this is my opinion, so don't get mad at me if you disagree. Okay, let's start off with the stats. The Executioner is a revolver that fires .454 Casul ammo. I'm gonna put a photo up on the screen so you can see what it looks like. It's a bit less thick or wide than the .50 AE, but it is a lot longer. So, in real life, you would get faster muzzle velocity. Obviously, in this game, it's a bit less because, it's a bit realistic. But the XIX obviously fires a .50 Action Express bullet. Now, ammo capacity, both of these are pretty high ammo capacity for one-shot guns. However, since the Executioner is a revolver, you can't have one bullet in the chamber. So all you can have at one time is 6 bullets, which is, if you think about it, not that much, because you can't put a bullet in the chamber, and a lot of people, they don't really have that much skill with an Execution, and I'll tell you why right now. You see on most guns, when you fire, the recoil goes to the left, right? But the Executioner, the other guns, they go to the right, but the Executioner is the opposite, so it kind of throws you off a bit. It's very weird to get used to. So if you're not used to this gun, you're gonna have I suck. You're gonna have a very hard time getting used to this recoil. The thing is, when you get used to the recoil, it's gonna be very hard going back to the recoil that other guns have, for example. So if you suck at this at first, don't be mad. It's fine. If you bought it already and you're still watching to see if you made the right decision, I'll tell you in a second. Now, the Executioner has a lot more skill involved needed to play well with it. From the recoil to the fire rate, which is 150 less than the XIX, which already is a downside because fire rate's, it means a lot in this game. Because fire rate, it means a lot in this game, right? And since you have more fire rate, you also have more ammo, and since this is a pistol, you have the ability to put one in the mag, so you have 2 extra bullets than the Executioner, and an extra 150 fire rate. So this is why, immediately, without any attachments, the XIX is better. And let's just say you are rank 100, right, and you want to know a good gun to buy. Maybe not rank 100, because by then you already locked the XIX, and you're probably dead set on using it. But, yeah, keep in mind, they are both very good. Now, let's talk about the one-shot torso range. The Desert Eagle XIX, don't use armor piercing, it's really bad. It cuts down your damage ranges, and it takes your one-shot torso, and it halves it. So, I don't recommend using it. So, since this has a 56 stud damage range, it can one-shot up to 56 studs. If you hit the torso. Now, if you hit the limbs, it's gonna be a hard time because there is no one-shot capability there. Because limbs, I always hit limbs. I never get the one-shot. But the Executioner fires a bit longer than the XIX. This isn't 56 studs. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a bit less than that. But the Executioner fires around 15 studs or so more than the XIX, which, it's more powerful. So obviously it's expected of it. But see, like I said right there, I always hit the torso, and you're gonna have a hard time hitting the torso. That's just my opinion, because I always hit limb all the time. But like I said, now let's move on to attachments for both guns. Now, the attachment for both guns are pretty similar, but there's a little bit of a variance because this is a revolver. Now, the Executioner has a special attachment that the XIX doesn't, which is a speed loader. Now, since revolvers take a long time to reload, it doesn't greatly reduce the reload time, but it decreases it by a little bit. The only downside to this is that, let's just say you spam and you run out of bullets, right? and you're out, it's gonna be a 30% increase to empty mag time. So basically mag dump, and an extra 10% increase to, you know, normal reload time. And if you're not used to, and how do I say this? A lot of people do mag dump, especially with revolvers, because you're panicking, you pull out your secondary and you start spamming, right? So if you don't want to manage your ammo properly, this can be a disaster for you. And you're probably wondering, well, what about the tar stock? It's great, right? It does the same as a police stock for the XIX. Well, guess what? No. See, look at your reserve ammo right here. It greatly decreases your reserve ammo, which is the reason why I will not be using it. Now, the Executioner also, like I said, has basically the XIX version. This is the Executioner version of the XIX police barrel in stock. It's a TARS barrel in stock. It's pretty much the same, but the TARS stock kind of sucks just because, like I said, first of all, I suck, and because of the fact that, yeah, it does really destroy your reserve ammo. And if you want to main this, which by all means you can, because it's just such a powerful gun, be my guest, because you can really destroy people, like really destroy people. It's such a good gun. But see, like, I'm not used to this. I have like 2.6 thousand kills or something like that on the XIX, and playing with this just confuses the crap out of me because, you know, first of all, it's way early in the morning and I shouldn't be playing this. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna take a lot of getting used to, because you normally you pull down to the right, but here you have to pull down to the left because of, you know, how weird the recoil is. Now, let's go with the conclusion. Which secondary is the best? And I gotta say, the XIX is the best secondary. And this is my opinion because, look, I'll tell you why right now. Look at the recoil difference. Much less, much faster recoil recovery, much faster everything. Much faster reload, and you get, the crazy thing is you get faster reload, plus you have more bullet capacity. And the only upside you get from the Execution to the XIX is just torso shot range and like 50 extra stud per second muzzle velocity. And that's why I have to put this second place, because like I said, it's just not worth it. A lot of people say, like Spirals and Oscar say, it's so good, right? The Executioner is better than the XIX, but it really isn't. There's just not really much to use, and you have to use a speed loader instead of the, like I said, extended stock to help with recoil recovery and, you know, everything else. But the problem is when you equip it, it destroys your reserve ammo. And even if you don't equip even if you don't equip it, if you put the speed loader on, you're probably gonna mag dump 50% of the time, and the reload is gonna be insanely long. Like, for example, the reload time on the Executioner is 3.5 seconds, right? But on the XIX, the reload speed is a lot quicker, 2.4 seconds, right? Not the arm pistol, sorry. Yes, see, it's a lot lower reload speed, and it's probably like a second, 1.1 seconds lower, which is much better. Everything about it is better. 150 fire rate, lower rank unlock. It's a pistol. You have 2 extra bullets when you have one in the chamber. The attachments are much more useful, right? The extended barrel is great. Like, you gotta get extended barrel. It really increases your range. And everything about it is just better. It trumps the Executioner in every single possible way. There's just no reason to use it. It is the worst XIX. That's all I gotta tell you. Yeah, by the way, don't use a police barrel. It's basically a TARS stock of the XIX. TARS stock of the Executioner or whatever. It also destroys your it destroys your ammo capacity, but not as much as the Executioner. So yeah, like I said, XIX is better than the Executioner. If you disagree, go ahead and tell me why you disagree, because I want to know. But like I said, you're probably like, oh, you're saying that because the Executioner requires more skill. Yeah, yes, you're right. It does require more skill, a lot more skill. But this isn't geared towards people who are skillful, because people who are skillful are most likely going to be high ranks, and high ranks already know what guns are good. This is more geared towards lower ranks and what's easier to use and it's a brain dead weapon. Look, you just spam and you're gonna win. I'm telling you. If you can hit torso shots, and if you're in Metro, oh my god, if you're in the hallways, believe me, you're gonna do good. You will do good. I could guarantee, I could promise you, because it's just such a good gun. Anyway, with that being said, that's the end of my comparison. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.